Hi, I'm Joe Powell, and we're cooking drunk. Today, we're going to make a very simple Alfredo sauce with chicken. It only has a few ingredients. It's very simple to make, and it's a wonderful, delicious sauce that you can freeze or serve over noodles. Do whatever you want to with it. I don't know that I need to tell you that you should always start with a cocktail. I am, of course, having a rum and coke with lime juice. Okay. We just have some few ingredients today. Cubed up chicken breast is about 4. A pint of whipping cream. About a stick of melted butter. I have salt, pepper, and onion powder here. And in here I have oregano and parsley flakes and maybe basil, and here I have some olive oil in a shot glass, and here I have about 3 cups of grated Parmesan cheese. So let's get started. You want to coat your frying pan with a little bit of melted butter, a stick of melted butter. I'm going to put that in there over medium heat. Make sure that that gets distributed properly. I'm going to add a little bit of the olive oil. And I'm going to add the chicken. So this is the cubed chicken breast. We're going to add that in. Get that all going, right? And we're gonna let that saute up for a few minutes. Okay, and while the chicken is sauteing, it's a good opportunity to have a cocktail. That's really good. We're gonna saute that up so it's nice and cooked most of the way done. You don't wanna just cook it halfway, because it's not going to cook that much in the sauce later. And then we'll add our cream, cheese, and in a minute here we're going to add our spices to the saute so that it gets spiced. Okay, while the chicken is while the chicken is sauteing, I'm going to add this Italian spice and the parsley flakes. I'm going to add the salt and pepper and onion powder to the pan. Okay, about a teaspoon of each. And you want to stir that in real well. And while that's sauteing, and it's kind of a long process, I like to saute over medium heat, a little slowly. It gets nice and done. The spices, so while you're doing that, you will, of course, want to have a cocktail or a glass of wine. And I completely forgot that I should add some minced garlic. Normally you do all your prep beforehand when you're not drunk, but we'll be really careful. Add them to the pan. Okay, so our chicken is done sauteing up. We're going to take that and put it in a dish. Make sure you get all the garlic and stuff. And then we're going to return that to the stove. It's very important that you don't rinse the pan while that's heating up a little bit more. So into the pan goes a pint of whipping cream. And then I'm going to add the oregano and the parsley And sprinkle that in there. Stir that up. And then I always add the butter afterward, and I forgot to get the butter out. But you do want about, oh shit, 3/4 of a stick of butter or so. Okay, so our sauce has heated up a little bit. The butter is melted, and we're gonna add the cheese. Now, I don't like Alfredo sauce that's really thick. That all has to do with the amount of cheese. I'm gonna add about 3 cups of cheese gradually, and you just want it to be the consistency that you like. I can't tell you what that's supposed to look like, but mine is not that thick because I like it to be versatile, and I don't like that really gooey, thick stuff on pasta. Until finally you can add all of your cheese. And we're gonna stir that gently and let that melt. And we're gonna let it simmer for a little bit. So I'm not sure how long that's been sauteing for. Hopefully just a few minutes. And we're gonna add the chicken back in. God, it dozed off there. Add that back in. And stir that in real well. And we're gonna let that simmer on almost low heat for hopefully another 10-15 minutes. Okay, make sure that's chicken, yeah, it's good. So I put these into 2 containers because I'm gonna freeze it. And, oh fuck. It freezes really well, but you can also eat it right away. So here's the cooking drunk. I'm Joe Powell.